What's happening, YouTube fam? I want to welcome you to the Lil J Show. I am Lil J. Hey, I hope everybody is having a wonderful and blessed day today. Hope it is going absolutely amazing for everybody. Uh, it's not often that we give props or recognize these young cats for doing something positive. It's always whenever these creators, including myself, post something about these guys or make a video, it's always about somebody getting blicked down or getting backdoored, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Well, today I want to make this video all about this young cat, man, that's been on this grind ever since I guess when he was 12, young buck. He's still a little young guy, but he's doing this damn thing. You got to give it to him. He is doing his damn thing. So, like I said, today's video is about Miles Caldwell. I'm talking about AKA Mac Moola, the man. You know what I'm saying? This guy, man, I'm not even, I can say without a 100% doubt that his parents are very, very proud of him. You know how them parents, man, where they just stand up head held high, man, and they just look over and be like, that's my boy right there. I'm pretty sure his parents is, just so proud of him. And that's cool, man. You know, that's what kids, even, adults, and they aim to make their parents proud. They do things to make their parents proud. I say some of them, because it's good. It gives you a good feeling when your parents speak very highly of you. So I gotta give it to the man. He's doing this thing, man, and I'm proud of him. I'm not even related to him, nor have I ever met this dude. But I'm very proud of this young man. He's succeeding. He's doing everything he put his mind to. And he got them M's in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, we gotta give this man a round of applause. We have to. He's doing his thing and he's continuing to do it. And I mean, he's very inspiring because I'm gonna say him, and it's another guy. I'm not gonna mention that guy's name, but Mac, he was the one that got me to trying to do this YouTube thing. It was him. Just watching him. I see him. I see the way he carry himself, the way he handle business. He got me into wanting to be a content creator for YouTube. And also, you know how they say you can't teach an old dog new tricks? Well, I don't believe that because this man right here, like I said, I watched him, man, and I, pay attention to what he do and everything. And he's taught me a lot. I even tried to join his the Mula scholarship, but I guess, they didn't have enough room. But whenever he get an opening, I'm in there. You know what I'm saying? This man is trying to teach people how to make money. He's doing something very positive. You know what I'm saying? For the even, if you're willing to sit down and learn, he's willing to teach you his ways of making money. And it's legal. You know what I mean? He's not trying to hustle, trying to teach kids how to hustle and all that stuff like that. He's not trying to teach children how to get over. He's doing it the right way. On top of that, making videos. Got a clothing line. Hey, I got on one of his shirts right now. You see it? Right there. I got on one of his shirts right now. And see, that's what I'm talking about. The man is doing his thing. Shout out to the brother. And I know that, there's other content creators out here, YouTubers that's out here getting money like that. But, he's doing his thing. He's doing it well enough to where somebody just went online and did this little short documentary of him. Shout out to Celebrity Cars. I'm gonna give a shout out. Appreciate you making this video. But he's doing really well for himself, man. So without further ado, 'cause I know I'm rambling, we're going to get into this video, but I got to give this man another round of applause. Say, my brother, you keep doing your thing, man, and shake them haters off, bro. Let's get into this video.
The loudest moves are made in silence, and the wealthiest men fly unseen. When you walk outside and see a butterfly, there's a 99% chance that butterfly isn't black. Dilias christinae is a rare Papuan butterfly from Indonesia. Very rare, very hard to catch. Locals call it the black butterfly. Ancient myths tell the story of that same butterfly actually being everywhere, in your home, following the dreamers who hope for a better life. You never see it with your own eyes, but according to those folklores, he's always there behind the curtain, watching upon you. Today's story involves a person who you know 5% of. The other 95 is hidden behind systems. From scared kid to seven-figure businessman. From beat-up Toyotas to modded AMGs. But here's the part you never realized. That black butterfly might already live in your home. He's on your phone, in your YouTube feed, behind the content you binge, scroll, and laugh at. Not just in front of the camera, but behind the whole machine. This is the story of Mac Moola, the ghost in the algorithm, the black butterfly of the internet.
And you like, damn, look at this life, boy.
Chicago. It is a dynamic, diverse, passionate city. It is a city of writers, poets, and politicians, murderers, drug dealers, and thugs. As a city, it has presided over the best of times, and it has suffered through the worst. The mid to late 1960s were among the worst of times, and one of the reasons was the gangs.
Our story begins in America's hotspot. Not for fame or riches, for violence and struggle. Chicago barely gives you a warning. It just teaches you how to survive. Hyde Park is what they call the neutral zone. Go 10 minutes in the wrong direction, and you're on O Block. 10 more, and you're on a t-shirt. It's a pocket of peace surrounded by war, a place where kids learn how to read silence and what it means when a car slows down. That's where Miles Caldwell was born. No silver spoon, no camera crew, just concrete, chaos.
And, you know, I'm not going to stop it 2 minutes, but see what I'm saying? A man came from nothing, and he's doing it big, and you know what I mean? I got him, I'm going to say I got him about 23, 24 years older than he is. And the whips that he pushing and the whips that he's had, man, it's a lot of people that's my age, older, that they hadn't even sat inside of one of them things, you know? So, man, I got to give it to him. Young man doing his thing.
And a mother doing her best to keep the walls from closing in. At 2 years old, he was gone. Moved with his mom to Long Beach, LA, chasing a break from the tension. No U-Haul, just a 97 Toyota Camry with 100,000 miles and a dream that felt even older. 4 years later, they were back in Chicago, right where they left off, right where danger still lived around the corners. But something had changed. Not the city, him. Because once you've seen 2 coasts, 2 struggles, and 2 lives before age 10, you stop waiting for someone to save you. You start becoming the black butterfly.
So, like, don't get discouraged, people, if you're new to YouTube. Don't get discouraged if you like have 2 views. That means you gotta keep trying. You have to do research. research such as what's popular on YouTube. It's hard to compete against billions of people, maybe millions of billions of people inside of YouTube, but just don't give up. Hope this helps to the YouTubers who are new and don't have a lot of views. Just don't give up. Remember that. Okay, bye.
By 2011, Mako was 13 years old. That age, it's when a boy doesn't know who he is yet. So he becomes whoever's around him. And for our boy, around him meant older homies, 16, 17, 18-year-olds already waist deep in a lifestyle built on survival, where feelings get tucked and pistols get pulled. Mula? He wasn't the tough guy. He wasn't out there fronting like he was invincible. Matter of fact, he was scared. But everybody was scared. And when fear mixes with loyalty, when love for your circle makes you do what you swore you would never, you end up doing what he did. Robberies, guns, substances, just to keep up and stay alive. Now we're in 2012. Chief Keef was blowing up. Everybody had dreads, polo shirts, Gucci belts, True Religion jeans, and the dream of a fast exit. But Miles never had dreads. He wanted to blend in, disappear. By 2013, reality hit harder than bullets when his first homie died. That death lit a fire in Mula, a new realization that life could really be over before it even began. He didn't sleep that night, didn't breathe the same after that either, because you never forget the sound of death looking for you. You never forget the call that tells you he's gone. That night changed him forever. And still, through it all, he kept his head up. He knew he wasn't built for college. The classroom simply couldn't hold his mind, only his body. His mom, though, wanted better. Old school mindset, graduate, get a job, live safe. But Mako's version of better was ownership. He barely made it through high school, taking home a 2.1 GPA. No honors, no applause, just the bare minimum to get out of there. But that 2.1 wasn't useless. It might just be the plate number on his next foreign.
Let me be very clear. I'll never give up. Never. It's all gone. I will get back my fucking money. This is my life, man. Do you know how hard I worked to get here?
March 2017, 3 months after graduation. Mako went all in for real. He played the YouTube game before he was a jit. He accumulated 6, maybe 7 channels over the years. Whatever he was into at that time, he made content about it. Call of Duty, skateboarding, little phases. But senior year was different. That's when the channel we all know, Mac Moola, was born. First video, a story time on how he got too high off some weed. He dropped it, sent it around, homies tossed it into school group chats, and when he woke up, boom, 1,000 views. Half the school tapped in, and just like that, someone stopped him in the hallway.
Mac Moola, right? Yo, you're hilarious, man. I saw one of your videos.
That was all he needed. From 2017 to 2020, he just kept doing story times. He was also doing music, rapping a little bit, but not for the good reasons. At the end of the day, he just wanted moolah.
Are underway in the city of Atlanta. Welcome to 11 Alive News from our studios in the Global Olympic Village, and we welcome the world to Atlanta.
By his 22nd birthday, Mako had moved to Atlanta with his boy G-Dot, still doing YouTube, maybe 8,000 or 9,000 subscribers at the time. He dipped his toes into marketing, helping rappers with Instagram posts, branding, shoutouts, $150 per month here, $200 per month there. He was door dashing on the side as well, refusing to get a 9-to-5. Then came Dogecoin. He watched his little stack flip into $10,000. That same marketing hustle looped him in with a couple dudes in real estate. One deal got him a $30,000 check. He split it down the middle with his boy, from $10,000 to $25,000 in just a few months. He was still pushing a Chevy Cruze at that point, but the path to freedom was forming itself brick by brick. When Bitcoin hit 60K in 2022, he was sitting on 35K. still only doing story times on YouTube, but the stories started drying up, so he pivoted to reactions. First reaction video hit 10,000 views with only 20,000 subs. He knew he had lightning in a bottle. In just 2 days, 20K subs turned into 30K. He went from 2,000 views every 48 hours to over 250,000. But he was smart. He knew views wouldn't feed the future. So before the wave hit, he launched a $50 membership program, teaching what he knew on crypto and stocks. Every video drove traffic to that offer. For 3 months straight, he was doing $100,000 months. And guess what? He still had cheap rent, still driving that damn cruise. Sauce Boy marketing was finally up.
Can I get one of them, one of them, one of them? You got one of them in black coming in the next 2 weeks? I give my wife one of them. Give me one of them, 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 2 of them, 3 of them, 4 of them.
March 2022, exactly 5 years after launching the Mac Moola channel, Mako finally gets his first nice car after moving from Chicago to Atlanta, Georgia. He went straight to the Alpharetta Benz dealership and dropped $20K on a Mercedes-Benz GLC 300 SUV. Nothing too crazy, just something comfortable that could get him around very easily. His next car was a white 2023 Corvette C8 Stingray. Ended up wrapping the C8 rose gold to give it that unique bronze flair. When you taste the finer things in life, it's hard to go back. So Mako ended up selling his GLC 300, traded that in for a silver $145,000 Mercedes AMG GLE 63S Coupe, the big boy. 600 horses. Spent $4,300 for a new exhaust, then $5K more to wrap it Mamba Green, a full chrome delete with orange accents all out. His next purchase, though, was the worst one he ever made, the Dodge Charger SRT Hellcat widebody. It was a police target. People tried to steal it all the time. Traction control was terrible. The miles were terrible, super expensive, and it's not even luxurious inside. Decisions were taken, and he'll never touch a Mopar ever again. To fill the void and match his GLE 63S, Mako basically got the European version of the Hellcat Charger, a Mercedes AMG C63S, but not any kind, the final edition, which was the last car with the V8 before the model transitioned to hybrid powertrains. Only 499 were ever produced, one belonging to Mula. He tuned it, downpipes, new steering wheel, all matte black with yellow details, looking like a daily Batmobile to match the big Tonka. And while AMGs will always have a special place in his heart, Mula's been wanting a BMW. Time finally came to get a stunning gray BMW M340i, the M3's little brother. But it's just more reliable. It has a B58 engine in it. Mako bought this one basically to do whatever he wants with it, mod it, tune it, and simply have fun with it. But let's be honest, we'll always remember Mako for his wild AMG run. As of now, he's looking to unwrap the GLE 63S because it gets too much attention. Plus, he uses that as a daily and lets his wife drive it, so it needs to be more low-key and incognito. The C63S is the fun daily, the C8 is gone, and the Beamer is the build car. Mako loves BMWs and loves Benzes. There's nothing wrong with liking both. It doesn't always have to be a fight. You can like black, yellow, pink, salmon, and gray. You can like reading and drifting cool cars. You don't have to choose. Love life in its entirety. But let's go back 3 years ago. Mula had just bought his GLC in Atlanta and made a big decision that same month, moving to the land of the wolves in sheep clothing, the one and only Los Angeles. LA will tell you it's love and opportunity, that it's beaches and billboards, but it's really masks and mirrors. The city of angels? More like the city of shapeshifters. Everybody's somebody until you find out they're nobody. The sun shines, yeah, but the shade runs deep. Because if Atlanta made him hustle, LA ended up making him paranoid.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Sexy vibe. Lolo got me back on those drinks, so I guess it's time I get active. What we talking about?
The reason I left LA is because of shit like this. Like, to me, it's weird to me. Like, the whole LA thing is weird. Most people fake. They don't like you for real. But shit don't be genuine. And everybody think they shit don't stink in LA. Like, the amount of people I met on humble, cool, regular people in LA, I could probably count on my hand. Do your homework.
July 2022, Mula touched down in LA. His rent jumped from $1,600 in Atlanta to $7,500 a month in LA, just to exist in the same air as the big dogs. But he wasn't just existing, he was studying the terrain. He moved in a luxury penthouse right in front of the crypto arena. The reaction content was already feeding him. But Mula knew he couldn't stop there. He opened the vlog channel to flash the lifestyle, a gaming channel to tap into the kid that still had fun, a car channel because, come on now, you saw that GLE 63S he scooped after trading in the old GLC. Then came a second reaction channel because why not double up? But the real money, it was hidden in plain sight. Mako ended up launching 5 faceless channels the same day. Voiceovers, no identity, just information. 4 months later, each one's clearing $5,000 a month. Do the math. That's when he got his C8 too. Because truth is, LA.
A lot of people don't even make that in a month. You know, he's talking about 5, and I'm pretty sure he's probably getting a lot more now than, you know, what it was back then. So, hey man, you got to give it to him.
Apply pressure on him like no other. That's the thing about utopias. They're beautiful, but they don't love you back. He was stacking wins, sure, but the city never let him relax. You never know who's watching. And Mula, he started noticing people hanging around his cars too long. DoorDash dudes recognizing him, chasing him down. He wasn't going to any clubs. He ain't mingled with the scene. Every girl he dealt with was flying in from somewhere else. You gotta be paranoid in LA, or you gotta be dumb. LA taught him this though, that once you taste the sweetest cherry at the top of the tree, you'll never settle for the rotten fruit ever again. But you'll also realize how many people want to cut that tree down while you sleep. It was time. He slid out, quietly, straight to Miami. Florida is palm trees, fast internet, and even faster business. But this wasn't no retirement. This was a reset, a better battlefield. Because Mako wasn't done expanding, not even close. Nowadays, Mac Moola's counting at least 50 YouTube channels. How many do you know about? Maybe about 7 or 8. The rest are being operated in the shadows. Because don't get fooled. Every single thing you consume on a daily basis is actually owned by people you wouldn't give a 1-second look at in public.
The person that makes the most money is the person not on the camera.
The person that makes the most money is never in front of the camera. That's just the face, the entertainer. But the real boss, you've never seen him. You'll walk past him in an airport, he'll be sitting next to you at dinner. I mean, think about it. Have you ever seen the owner of Heinz Ketchup? What about the person who runs Pizza Hut? Or who's behind Yum Brands, who actually owns Pizza Hut, but also KFC and Taco Bell? Who's that guy? Or Pepsi? Victoria's Secret, Nestle, Sony, L'Oreal, Visa, IBM, Chanel? You ever seen their faces? Probably not. But they're richer than every rapper, YouTuber, and celebrity you know combined. See, the person on camera might make some money, sure, but he spends a lot of money to stay on camera too. The person behind the scenes, he owns the production. He hires the talent and cashes the checks you'll never see or hear of. And Mako, he figured that out early. So while the world thought he was just a YouTuber, Mac Moola was too busy becoming a digital ghost, a black butterfly. And the craziest part is, you might have watched him today, and you just didn't know.
I used to live in the hood, nigga. 1 bedroom, 3 niggas. Now we got motherfucking 7 bedrooms. Me and wifey. That's called elevation. That's called, I don't know, success. I don't fuck now.
Once again, there it is right there, man. You gotta give it up to the boy. You know what I'm saying? He's doing this thing, man. So once again, Mac Moola. And hey, I appreciate you. You always bringing that dope content, and then along with your little character, how you react to it, man. You have me rolling sometimes, man. You can't hate on the young boy. If you hating on him, man, something wrong with you, man. This dude is out here doing. He set his mind to do this, and he's out here doing. He's entertaining people, man. He's bringing the stuff that everybody is interested in, and then he put his little spin on it, and shit, he's doing it, man. And he got this clothing line. He got some dope clothes. This is like, I got this outfit. Got one more outfit from him. So, hey, man, I'm gonna give a shout out to him. Like I said, man, shit, at 24, 26, he one of them ages. He's doing things and has done things that people that's a lot older than him that hadn't even thought of. They're struggling to do what he has done already. So I'm gonna give a shout out to him. A lot of people might be saying I'm D-Rod. I'm not D-Rod. I'm just glad to see that we have a young brother out here, man, that's out here making them M's, and he's doing it the right way. You hardly see it. There are people out here, they are in the shadows, they don't get recognized as much as the ones that's out here doing no dumb shit, So yeah, I am. I'm gonna put him up on that pedestal, man. You know what I'm saying? And we appreciate everything you do, man. So hey, if you guys have anything to say, leave it in the comments. You know what I'm saying? Please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. But hey, we appreciate you, Mr. Mula. Keep up the good work, brother. I'm out.